Hello, everybody. My name is Damilola, Mike-Bamiloye, and I'm here to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can receive notifications and updates on new movies that I'll be dropping from time to time. So if you've subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're not, please subscribe.
Can everyone hear me? I want to thank everyone for coming to the launching of my book, Hidden Truth. This book is a reflection of what is going on in our society and our country. It also addresses the hustle Nigerians face when they decide to leave their motherland to find solace in other countries. Okay, without wasting much of our time, I would like to give room for questions. Okay, let's start with the gentleman.
Thank you, sir. Sorry. This is out of the box.
No problem.
When I heard about the release of the book titled Hidden Truths, I was so excited.
Thank you.
I was excited because I thought it would be a hidden truth.
My hidden truth? I don't understand.
But when I read the review, I was completely disappointed. What you have written is not hidden at all. It is what is going on in our country. What we want to know is what is going on about you.
Excuse me. We are here to talk about the book, Hidden Truth.
And I am here to talk about the man, Mike-Bamiloye. The man behind the hidden truth.
It is evident you're not supposed to be here. Any other question from a real journalist?
Sir, allow me to pry into your marriage.
Any other question, please?
My source informs me that you're about to dissolve your 6-month marriage to your wife at Bodija. How true is this?
This has nothing to do with Hidden Truth.
Oh, it does. It does because the hidden truth was the reason for the divorce in the first place.
Go tell your sources to find better things to do with their time. Please, any questions? You want to?
Sir, you are a pastor. How do you find it comfortable to take such a controversial decision?
And how do you find it comfortable to ask such a controversial question?
Because I'm yet to find a place in the Bible where God has granted his prophets immunity.
Please, sit.
Sir.
Sit, gentlemen.
You are heading to hell and you are taking thousands with you.
Now, listen and listen good. Every word that has slipped out of your mouth is an open lie. And I'm not ready to entertain any question from you again. Please, any other question from any other person?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Sir, I'm indeed sorry for what happened up there. Journalists as such should be locked up in jail, sir.
Exactly. You see, he ruined everything. In fact, this is my worst press conference. Okay, what do you want?
Sometimes I've sent my movie script to your mailbox for preview, sir.
Oh. Iman@gmail.com.
Yes, sir. My name is Emmanuel, sir. Good afternoon, sir. How are you today?
Well, not too well.
So, sir, but how about the script, sir?
Oh, yeah, I must confess, you have done an amazing job.
Thank you very much, sir. So that means that you have read the script?
Oh, no. You know, I've been busy, extremely busy. But I think I love the structure.
Oh, structure?
Yes, it was a professionally structured movie script.
But when are you going to find time to read the remaining, sir?
You know, I travel a lot to raise enough awareness for my new book,
Hidden Truth.
Yes, exactly. So maybe when I get back to Lagos, I'll find time. What's the title of the book again?
I understand your very busy schedule, but I will really appreciate if you can read the first 2 scenes of the script.
Iman@gmail.com. It will be pointless reading just 2 scenes.
Sir, you know what I will do? I will send an updated version of the script to your mailbox later this evening.
Scene 1. Interior day. It's a colorful day. Everyone is excited in various traditional attire. The husband-to-be sits waiting for his bride. The traditional drummers beat their drums and the bride Shewa dances with her friends and dances before some elders also sitting at the front.
Shewa. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Why aren't you in the hotel?
Nothing, I'm fine. What is it?
Some man asked me to give you this letter.
Man.
Yeah, some man.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Shewa, go in and rest while I bring in the bags. Hello, 4,000. 4,000. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Who put that there?
It's just a stain, Shewa. Why are you concerned about this thing?
Nothing. I'm fine. Let's go in.
Yes, but where's the key?
It's with you.
No, I gave it to you.
No, you did not.
Ah, Shewa. I gave it to you.
Yomi, you did not give me the keys.
Remember I told you to go and rest while I bring in the bags?
Yes, you did.
That's when I gave you the keys.
But you didn't give me the keys.
Ah, Shewa.
Wait, what are you trying to say? That I'm out of my mind or I'm forgetful or something?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm only saying that...
I don't know how that got there.
Let's just go inside.
Okay.
Father, we worship your holy name. We bless you, Jesus. Thank you for building us a sure home. Thank you for everything. Daddy, you are a good Lord. You are mighty. Thank you for provision. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. Thank you for making. Thank you for manifestation. Oh, Father, we worship you. There is no one like you. Jesus, Father, we bless you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for provision. Thank you for the manifestation of your power. Thank you for making our marriage a reality. Ah, Daddy, we love you. God, we love you. We worship you. We say thank you.
What's the baby dog doing in this room?
What are you talking about?
I saw her.
Stop.
She was right here.
What are you talking about, Shewa?
I saw her.
Stop it. Okay, just stop it.
No, I saw it.
Shewa, stop it. Okay, just calm down. Calm down. Calm down. There is no baby doll. You'll be fine. Okay? Calm down, Shewa. Calm down. Calm down. You'll be fine. Alright? It was a dream. It was a dream. So let's pray. Father, in Jesus' name, we rebuke every nightmare. In Jesus' name.
In the view of Elamin Enterprise, they are yet to forward their bank statements. However, I raised a letter to the bank requesting, and also chairman of Edson & Co. has requested for a meeting with you personally. But I haven't replied him, so I'm thinking maybe Thursday or Friday will be good. I think you're always free on Thursdays, so Thursday will be good. So maybe when I'm out of here, I'll just call him and let him know Thursday is okay. Hello, ma. Hello, ma. Is Thursday okay? Excuse me, ma. Is Thursday good? Ma.
Shewa,
Now you have my attention.
congratulations, you're married. I heard he's a pastor.
And what does it matter to you?
Shewa, am I that hopeless? Is my life that bad?
You know the answers to your own questions.
I traveled briefly for 10 years to Kirikiri, and you allowed another man into your life.
And you have a problem with that?
Yes, I do, Shewa. You divorced me for a pastor?
You and I were never married. Get that into your skull.
But we lived together. We ate together. We even together. That's my Shewa.
I do not belong to you. I'm a new creature. Old things have passed away and all things have become new. When Jesus died, my past died with him. And when he resurrected, I rose with him.
May I remind you, Shewa, that apart from your Jesus, even a buried sin
I mean 3 weeks. I will keep staining the walls of your house with blood. And I will make sure your life is miserable. I will even make your husband wretched. Give me what I want and I will set you free.
Jesus has set me free.
3 times you committed abortion. You should be the one in Kirikiri, not me.
Stop.
My children are with Jesus, crying, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy.
Stop.
Their bloods are already on your hands. Mommy, Mommy.
Just stop.
Mommy, Mommy, Mommy.
Shewa,
Eh?
you've been unusually quiet. What is it?
Yes, fever.
Fever. Shewa, no. It's not fever. It's our marriage.
No.
No, Shewa, you're not happy with me.
No.
You're not eating, you're not talking. You're not sleeping. What is it? What's the problem?
Just fever.
And this fever started immediately you said I do, right?
I told you it's just fever.
The Lord rebukes this fever.
Amen.
We'll see. We'll see.
Arike?
Shewa.
How are you doing?
Good to have you here. Dada. How come your husband released you so soon? You two should still be in the moon and advertising and bulldozing the moon.
Easy now.
But how come, Shewa? During the reception, you allowed your husband to beat you now. The dance.
Oh.
Did you see the way he was shooting up the parachute? With all your rehearsals.
You are the best dancer, my daughter. I'm so proud of you.
If you have seen our own wedding reception, I beat your mommy. Even her father was begging me to slow down.
I stress myself prior the wedding. Me, when I dance like a bulldog, I clear anything on my way.
You, anytime, any day. If we do Okotumigbe 20 times, I will beat her. So please, you need to resemble me. See, we are the same thing.
See, she took after me.
Look now.
Shewa. Why?
I'm sorry, Mother. It happened when I was in school.
Why did you have to hide it from me?
It's shameful.
There is just one solution to this problem.
What is it?
Kill the stalker.
You want me to kill Eddie?
No. Eddie is the least of your problems. The book of Proverbs 28:13 says, "He who covereth his sin will not prosper, but he who confesses and forsake shall obtain mercy." Your hidden sin is the real stalker. Its strength is in the darkness, and its weakness is in the light. Kill it by exposing it to the light.
What are you saying?
You need to tell your husband. Tell your husband everything.
He doesn't deserve this. He's such a good man.
And that's the reason why you need to tell him, so that both of you can fight together.
Fight together? How would that be possible? If he knows I aborted 3 times for an ex-convict, I can't.
Shewa.
Forget it, Mother, I can't.
God wants to deliver you. He wants to set you free. But He is not God of darkness. He is a God of light. Come out of your darkness and expose your past at His feet. When you do this, you will put the devil to shame.
Mother, I can't. I can't. I can't.
Please. It is well.
Happy birthday. Thank you. I was just thinking, look at this, just look at this. It's creative, right? The flower, the garden. I was just thinking, what can I do to give my Shewa a beautiful birthday? I was just thinking, and look, wow, I came up with this. I just happened and what is
I thank you.
Well, on a serious note, really, Shewa, I want to say a big thank you. You know, I thank God for a lady with an open heart like you. A lady with a good heart, a good spirit. Thank you, Shewa. Thank you for saying yes to me.
Aww.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. What happened?
I have something to tell you.
What is it?
Everything. I told him everything. His trust in me is completely shattered. I'm nothing but a filthy rag in his house now.
Shewa, Joe, please don't talk like this.
It was a mistake, Mother.
Shewa, no, it is not.
Dad?
Yes. Shewa, your mother told me everything. And we've been praying for you since yesterday. I want you to know, Shewa, by telling your husband everything that happened, you are exposing the devil's secrets. So it's not a mistake. You are not alone in this. We are standing together with you.
Right now I'm alone. He locked himself up in a different room. And I've not seen him since then. I don't know what his next line of action will be. But I know he's cooking something. Something unexpected. Something strange. Something I'm not ready for.
Shewa, Magidi, you're a very lucky woman, you know. Your husband is exactly my carbon copy. That was how I took care of this woman. You can see how robust she's looking now.
Baba, you're me.
Mama, you're me.
What are you saying?
You better tell them your own story, so it won't look like I'm proud, you know. Tell them how I changed your life, changed your stature. I transformed you totally. If you knew how she was before I married her. Figure one.
This man. This man.
Every morning, I would take breakfast to my wife on the bed.
Which breakfast? It was only once he attempted it, and that was my birthday, and that one was a disaster.
Disaster came. Didn't you eat the food?
Mommy Shewa, excuse me. If someone serves you gari and ekpa, out of love, won't you eat it?
My wife, stop embarrassing me now. Was it only gari and ekpa?
What else was there also? What else? What?
The beautiful flag beside it. and the birthday card. Cremator.
Let me help you.
I've got it.
Please,
I said I've got it.
He's got it. The young man's got it. He's got it, man. He's got it. He's got it. You know, young man, the last time I checked, it isn't your birthday. And I asked your wife here, Shewa, whether you got promoted in the office or perhaps you got a huge contract which you just felt like celebrating with family. And the answer was no. And as for me, I'm not prepared to die now. So you won't need to celebrate my death in advance like the woman in the Bible who anointed Jesus in advance of his death.
What are you saying?
The question is, why are we here? Why are we here? Yomi? 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 Mama Yomi?
Yes?
Just wondering, am I a sounding brass?
No, sir.
Maybe a tinkling cymbal?
No, sir.
Then why is your son not showing me some charity by answering me?
Yomi?
The reason why I gathered you all today is so that we will eat and drink and laugh and joke. Because today is the last day we will ever gather together as a family.
Eh?
Yomi, please.
Next week, Shewa and I will be divorced officially.
What?
I've called my lawyer and the process begins tomorrow.
Eh?
Don't do this. Yomi, please.
No, somebody tell me this must be some kind of joke. Is anything the matter with you? If there was any kind of issue between the two of you, say it here. This is a family gathering, so we can settle it, for God's sake. There is no divorce in this house. Your mom and I were not and will not be divorced. And so divorce is out of it.
God forbid. Eh?
Yomi.
Are
you joking?
Mom, what are you doing? Please get up.
No. Please, I'm begging you. Let me know. If this will change your mind and stop you from doing this terrible mistake, then let me know.
My mind is made up.
What? This is against the word of God.
She hid this from me. And now you expect me to forgive her because she's your daughter?
What?
What kind of a mother are you?
Yomi, realize you're talking to me.
I do realize I'm talking to the person that helped conceal her rottenness.
She is not rotten. Stop talking like this.
You deceived me.
You've never been this wrong, son.
Mommy, I've never messed up myself. Never. I kept myself. Now to realize that I married a mess.
No, she isn't a mess. Don't talk like this.
Mommy, get out of my house.
Yomi, please. Please listen.
Mommy, get out of my house, please, Mommy.
I'm sorry. Let us go. Let us go. Please. Father,
According to recent survey, there's been a decline in economic growth in the country. This graph shows that if there's an increase in investments, there will actually be an increase in economic growth. But because of the recession in the country right now, a lot of people have not been able to invest in businesses. And only the businesses that have been established for maybe the past 5 years are the ones that are still standing. But the ones that are just established recently, they are beginning to fold up. And if the people are able to...
Madam, are you okay?
3 weeks. I mean 3 weeks. And I'll make sure your life is miserable.
I'm fine, sir.
Hello?
Are you okay? Please show up.
Adeshawa, the doctor told me that you have not been having enough rest and your BP has gone up. Please dear, don't stress yourself. Everything will be alright. Just know that God is in control. Please dear. Lord, I need your help, Lord. Lord, I'm looking up to you. I will lift up my eyes to the hills, Lord. Where cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord, who makes heaven and earth.
You who watch over Israel does not sleep. He who watches over Israel neither sleep nor slumber. Like never before, Jesus will begin to intervene.
No. See, what I'm saying is that you guys must revisit that account and give me the authentic one. That's what I want. Yeah. Come in. It's okay. Oh my God. Please, hold on, I will call you back. Oh my God.
Uncle Emma.
Shewa.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Wow. The last time I saw you was when I was leaving the campus, right?
That's right.
Wow. How time flies. I know. So what's up? How about your husband?
He's the reason I'm here. So my marriage of about 6 months is about to crash.
But where is he now?
Yomi?
Yeah.
I called his best friend. He said he's working on a book. The book will be published next month. And he's preparing for a press conference.
Shewa. You know what? I believe your husband is doing all those things just to cover up the old drama.
You get the point. Uncle Emma, I came to you because God used you for me back then in school. You preached to me and led me to Christ. I believe if God could use you for me to bring light into my dark life then in school, He can still use you for me now.
Shewa, do you actually believe that God will bring back your husband?
I believe he hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah. But you do something for me.
Okay.
I need your story.
My story?
Yep.
What's for?
Michael, all I'm telling you to do is go in there and do your job. Simple.
Guy, you're asking me to do much worse. Huh? I'm sorry. I don't want to be part of this.
Michael, come on.
Ima. What am I supposed to say?
You are the professional journalist. We know how these things work. Just tell him you got the information from your source.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Michael, this program starts 10 o'clock on the dot. If I get there and I don't see you, I will be so disappointed. Honestly.
Yes, if you see me tomorrow, that's fine. And if you don't see me, that will be fine too. I know, I cannot jeopardize my career for this your foolish agenda. Guy, bye.
Can you all hear me? Thank you all for coming to the launching of my book, Hidden Truth. This book is a reflection
of what is going on in our country and our society. It also addresses the hustle that
Nigerians face when they leave their country to find solace in another place. Without much ado, any questions, please? You, sir.
This is actually out of the box.
Okay.
When I heard you were to release a book titled The Hidden Truth, I was pretty excited.
Thank you very much.
I was excited because I thought it was your hidden truth.
Sorry, I don't understand. We're here to talk about the book Hidden Truth.
And I'm here to talk about the man Yomi Dada. Is the man behind
the hidden truth.
Okay. Any question from a regionalist, please?
My source informs me that you're about to dissolve your six months old marriage
with Shewa.
How true is this?
How true is this?
I think you need to tell your sources to find something better to do with their time.
You're a pastor. How do you find it comfortable to take such a controversial decision?
And how do you find it comfortable to ask me such a controversial question?
Because I'm here to find a place in the Bible where God grants his prophet immunity.
Scene 32. Interior. Office. Day. Yomi walks into Emmanuel's office. Slowly, but intentional. He sits opposite Emmanuel, and for many passing seconds, he keeps looking at him, speechless. All we hear is the ticking clock and the tingling keyboard.
Your story is the most accurate, the most detailed account of a true event that I have ever seen.
Should I take that as a compliment?
So you played the character Ima, while I played the character Yomi, and of course, Adeshewa, my wife, plays Shewa.
But we agreed that you were going to read the first two scenes of the script.
Adeshewa told you everything. And the most reasonable thing you could do is to make a story out of this.
Precisely.
Good.
Very good.
Easy, Pastor, easy, Pastor, easy.
My life will not be on the pages of any book. And my story is not meant to bring money to the pocket of any man.
Remember the story that Prophet Nathan told David that changed his life and destiny. Well, sir, I am your Nathan.
You will burn that story to ashes.
Do not such say, Pastor.
I will sue you with everything I've got.
You can go ahead and sue me, but you can't sue God.
What has God got to do with this?
If a man can accurately give account of the story of your life, how accurate do you think God's account is? My script ends here on earth, but there is an eternal script being written by God. And on Judgment Day, when God shows you the script of your life, what justifiable reason will you tender to have divorced your wife? Can your flimsy excuse outweigh God's standard when placed on a scale? We all make mistakes, but we all need forgiveness. And if God has forgiven your wife, who are you to deny her forgiveness?
Pastor Mike-Bamiloye, you determine the end of this script.
Matthew chapter 6, verses 14 and 15. For if you forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive men their trespasses, how will your Father forgive your trespasses? Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I have allowed pride to overwhelm me, Lord. And I have allowed anger to take a hold of me. Oh God. I've come to the end of myself. I release Adeshewa from the prison of my heart completely. Completely. Lord, Completely, Lord.
Abayomi.
Mommy. Mommy, please. Please, I'm so sorry. I've been very rude to you. Please forgive me. I no longer want a divorce. I want my wife back.
Get up.
No, Mommy, please. I prefer to be on my knees. If that will bring back my wife. I don't want her to go. Please.
I said get up.
Mommy, please. I know I was foolish. Please. Please.
Abayomi. Our mind is made up.
Please have mercy on me. Please.
Adeshewa is your wife. And she's not going anywhere.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.
Get up.
Thank you, ma.
It's alright.
Thank you, ma.
Get up.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lord. Father, you're so
I'm
good.
so sorry.
Lord, you answer prayers.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Abayomi.
Adeshewa.
Mommy. The clock is ticking. Tick, tick. And your husband, the pastor, is very close to knowing the truth. You don't want him to know the dirty, rotten, smelling secret of yours, do you? Very good. Get me a hotel tonight. I want to have you. Tick, tick.
Edward.
Adeshewa. You look so beautiful and confident. This is a beautiful hotel, but I'm a man of action. I don't have time for romance. I just want to have you. Adeshewa.
No, Edward, please. No, Edward, you can't have me.
Why?
No, you can't have me.
Why can't
you can't have me?
Why
They
can't
won't
I?
let you. They won't let you.
Get your filthy hands off my wife! You might want to start running now, because the police are on their way.
No.
You are under arrest. Whatever you see here is abuse against you in the court of law.
No, please. Please.
Hands up.
Please, I don't want to go back to Kiri. Please. Adeshawa, tell them I mean no harm. Adeshawa, tell them I will not do that again. I don't want to go back to Kiri. I don't want to go back to Kiri.